of Opportunity and Solutions. This is being recorded, and if you want to see the recording, it will be on my All Solution Network University page on Facebook. You can just go to Facebook, log into your account, and put in the search bar ASNU. When you put in those letters, you'll see a little graduation cap. Click on that. It will take you to my All Solution Network University, and on that page you will find the weekly webinars that I record. And so if you miss it, or if you want your team members to watch the last webinar, now this meeting here, tonight's webinar, will be posted sometime tomorrow morning. So again, if you want to go back, if you want to send it to your team members, you'll have access to that. Again, go to ASNU in the search bar, look for that little graduation cap. It will take you to my All Solution Network University page, and you'll be able to find tonight's webinar up there tomorrow. Now, you'll find all the other weeks that we've been here since November of 2014. And so we go back to that far on the recordings. Also, when you come here, you'll find this, what do you do with your ASN business? And it says click here to continue reading. We'll open up to a new page. I have 16 training videos that you will not find on your ASN website. And those 16 training videos show you and your team members, whether you're on my team or not, how to start making money with this company. Now, ASN is a wonderful opportunity. And just as it says right up here, if you're going to spend your money anyway, why not get paid for it? Somebody just came and we're going to go. And we're going to go ahead and just mute.
I had Carmelita on air with us.
John, you're going to have to mute your microphone, please.
Okay.
Thank you. And so anyway, yeah, it's you, John.
Yep.
We got an echo, so you need to mute your mic, please. Thank you. If you have a question, whether it's on the phone or on the webinar, just unmute your mic or unmute the phone. You don't have to hit *6. You can just speak. Just speak to me, and then we'll go through your questions. Again, if you just came on the call, you can go to tiny.cc/ASN Global 1, the number 1. That's tiny.cc/ASN Global 1. Okay. Now, we're here on the All Solution Network homepage, and a couple of things that I want to point out to you is up at the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see Member Login. I'm going to click there, and this is where you log into your back office. And it's going to ask you your ID number the first time you go to log in, which is your ASN ID number that they gave you when you first signed up. It will be your initials, and then a number. It could be a 4-digit number, a 5, or even a 6-digit number. And then you'll have your password that you created when you first signed up with this company. So you click the login, and it will log into your back office with ASN. Now, on the upper left-hand corner in the back office, you'll see Edit Info. So we're going to click there, and one thing that's very important is this email. We pay you through PayPal. So you want to use your PayPal email, and make sure this drop-down box says PayPal. If not, make sure it does. Click to update changes. And if you don't have a PayPal account, then just go to paypal.com and open up a free account. This way, you know you're going to get paid. So that's how we pay you, through your PayPal email. Also, is the back office is View Downline. So I'm going to click on the View Downline, and it's going to point to a point where you build your report. I'm going to click on the Build Report. Mine is going to take a while, but when you build a report, it's going to have both your upline and your downline. Now, if you have 10 people in your upline, you'll have 10 people that you can contact via their email. And then your downline, if you have 10 people or 10 levels down in your downline, you'll have 10 levels down. It could be 100 people in your downline, 1,000 people, 10,000 people. You know, it doesn't matter. Somebody have a question on the phone? What's that?
Yeah, I do actually. Where do you click again to get the downline report? Because I've been looking for that and I haven't been able to find it.
Okay, I'm going to show you again. See this member login right here?
Yeah, go to that page.
Right here. Do you see my click there? And then in the upper left-hand corner, when the page opens up, I'll wait for my computer here. And again, my report is still building. It takes a while on mine. But once this opens up, I'll show you. Now, there was somebody on the phone. They had a question. Okay, I guess not. All right, and then what you'll do is see this view downline right here?
Okay,
Merle?
so I have to get to the members area page.
Yeah, and then once you click on the view downline, build this report. See right there, build a report? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. You would just click on that, and again, mine is still building, so we'll get back to that in a moment. Okay? Now, if you ever lost your password, on the home page, you can come in the upper right-hand corner, right under Member Login. You can click here, and it will open up, and you're going to use your user ID number, grab it, and then just paste it right here, and then send, and it will send you your password. Okay, so if you lost it, no big deal. We can get that to you. So we're going to come back to the home page, and on the home page, one of the big things that people have is, you know, how does this thing work? You know, you have a lot of questions, and right here where it says ASM Basic, What Now, Resource Center, Claim Your Check, Free Marketing, and so forth. Right here on the far right, Support and Frequently Asked Questions. We're going to click here. Now, again, many of us have questions. You can find many of the common questions that you might have right here. For example, here is a list of questions on the left-hand side. How am I paid? When am I paid? Is my ASN business inheritable? Someone had asked me that question, and I looked through the questions and answers here, and then I'll show you another place where you can get questions and answers as well. And I couldn't find it. So I wrote to support, and they couldn't find it either. They thought it was there, and so they added it right here. So we click on this question right here: Is my ASN business inheritable? And basically, the bottom line is yes. You can give this business away to family, loved ones, and so forth. So it is. Okay. Now, people will say, how am I paid? When am I paid? What's the minimum payout? All this stuff. You got a number of questions here. We also have right here where it says, do you need help? On the right-hand side, and in that first paragraph where it says frequently asked questions, click here. Now, there's another list of questions. Matter of fact, there's 45 questions here that are not on the other page. So we're going to wait for this to open up, and you'll see, again, another 45 questions here that might be the same question you might have, and you can get the answer. Now, the number one question is, what's the catch? And you can click here, and it'll give you the answer. But basically, the gist is, look, we partner with so many companies, utility companies like your electric, your natural gas, your cable, internet, your DSL, your cell phone. Okay, we connected with people and partnered with companies like Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Macy's, Kmart. We partnered with companies like eSurance and other health and life, and also auto insurance, free quotes, trials, and offers. We also connected with and partnered with companies that offer you a free credit score check. Okay, so all these companies, they advertise on TV, radio, and newsprint. Okay, they have millions of dollars that they have budgeted every single year that they can spend on advertising to get people to either buy their product or service. So let's use an example. Let's say Walmart was putting an ad on television. That TV ad goes out there, costs them millions of dollars to run that ad. And all these people that see the Walmart ad, it's like this shotgun blast that goes out there, and all these pellets go out there, and some of those pellets hit the target, and the target reacts to the ad, and they go to Walmart and buy something. Okay? Well, it happens to work, because if it didn't, they wouldn't continue to spend millions of dollars. So they do spend that. Now, where ASN comes in, ASN, when we go to our ASN website, and I'll be showing you in a moment, to your ASN Walmart page, your Amazon, your Kmart, Macy's, Target, your utility page to pay your monthly utilities, the free quotes, trials, and offers like the free credit reports, or your auto insurance, or any of the other types of insurances that we offer for free quotes, trials, and offers. These companies, when we go to Walmart.com from our ASN website, and we buy something, you'll pay the same price, use the same coupon, same discounts, and now you get paid when you shop from your ASN website. You're paying the same price, and you don't have to go waste your gas. You don't have to wait in line for traffic. You don't have to go through the lines in the stores or through the aisles. You do the shopping right from your home. And now you get paid. And it saves you money. Okay, so these companies, Walmart says, hey, ASN, thanks for sending us a real customer. We're going to take from our advertising dollars and pay you for sending us a real customer. Okay, so they take from their advertising budget and pay ASN. ASN turns around and pays you and me. They're grateful for sending a real customer, and you've saved them big dollars on sending a real customer. It's not a shotgun blast like the TV, radio, and newsprint. You fine-tune their advertising dollars, so they're grateful. And that's basically how the ASN system works. It's that simple. Okay? If anybody has any questions while we're going along, just stop me and ask me, okay, whether it's on the phone. Now, I also have a webinar that I'm doing. There's a couple of people that came on the call. If you want to see my computer screen, you can go to tiny.cc/ASN Global 1. I'll repeat that, tiny.cc/ASN Global 1. Okay, hold on a minute. Anybody that's on the call, if you have a question, you just hit *6 and you can ask your question. Okay. All right. So we're back to the home page, and ASN. As I said, it's free to join and it's free to earn. And again, if you're going to say, why not get paid for it? So here is one way you can either earn money either for free or no money out of pocket, and there's a difference. And I'll explain you what that difference is. I'm going to explain first the free way that you can earn your money. The first one that I want to point out is Get 20, Giving 20. See how. So we're going to click here. And now it opens up to the All Solutions Network NetSpend page. NetSpend is a prepaid debit card, a MasterCard or a Visa. And you can order your free NetSpend card right here. It says Step 1, Sign Up Now. So you click here, and it will take you to the NetSpend page to order your NetSpend card. When you order your NetSpend card from your ASN NetSpend page, it's going to take, we come back to the instructions on your ASN NetSpend page, it's going to say Step 2, in 5 to 7 business days, you're going to get your NetSpend card in the mail. Okay? Once you get it in the mail, you're going to call and activate the card. Number 3, then you're going to load your NetSpend card, which is a Visa or MasterCard, with $40. That $40 is your money. It's not NetSpend, it's not ASN, it's yours. Once you load $40, NetSpend is immediately going to add $20 to your card. So now you have $60 on your NetSpend card. The $40 you added plus the $20 NetSpend gave you. It's free money. Okay? Now you're going to have your own NetSpend link, a direct NetSpend link, just like this one. It will have your own free NetSpend Flash ID number here. This is ASN's Flash ID number. Okay, you're going to have your own, and I'm going to log into my NetSpend just to show you. And you have your own NetSpend. Now you can send people to your direct NetSpend link. And when somebody, a friend or relative, neighbor, coworker, people from church order their NetSpend card from you, your direct NetSpend link, not your ASN NetSpend link. When they order their NetSpend card from you, your direct NetSpend link, and they get the card, call and activate it, and then they load it with $40, they're going to get $20, and you're going to get $20. For every person you refer to NetSpend that orders their card from you, calls and activates it, and then loads it with $40, you and the person you refer gets $20. So NetSpend is paying $40 to refer for each person you refer to NetSpend. That loads it with $40. Now look, NetSpend pays this money to corporations like CVS. If you go to CVS, for example, you can actually buy a NetSpend card at CVS. But if you go to NetSpend, you go to CVS and you buy a NetSpend card there and you load it with $40, you can never, ever be a part of the NetSpend Refer a Friend program. Never. But if you join the NetSpend through your ASN NetSpend link or a friend of yours that has the Refer a Friend NetSpend link, then you can be a part of this program. Okay? Now, NetSpend says to these big corporations like CVS, when that card is inside that store, NetSpend is paying CVS that $40. They're paying $40 to CVS. When somebody goes into the store, buys the card, and they load the card, they pay for the card, and then they load it with $40. Okay? So NetSpend takes that money and pays CVS $40. Well, NetSpend would rather pay you and me who are customers. We become customers. We open up our own NetSpend card, get our own NetSpend card, have our own NetSpend link. And I'm going to go ahead and log into my account. And when we refer people, NetSpend would rather give you and me that, and the people we refer, that money. So $20 will go to the person you referred, plus $20 will go to you. So they're taking from their advertising money, their budget, to pay you and me. They would rather pay you and me than pay the big corporations because we're their customers. These companies are not customers of theirs, so they'd rather have that. Okay? Now, here is your Flash ID number once you log into your NetSpend card. You're going to grab, or your account. Grab that number and you're going to replace it with NetSpend and just paste in your account, refresh the page, and now you have your NetSpend link. Now I know, for example, Merrill, who's on the call, this link has an X through it and a red X and an HTTPS with a red arrow through it. Don't worry about that. As a matter of fact, I was using for a few months. I've lost probably $100 something before I figured out that nobody, the link that we were using, Merrill, I wasn't getting credited for it. Somebody else was. So I went back to using what?
Yeah, I muted because the dogs are barking.
Yeah, so you have to use this link with this X through it. Don't worry about it. It's a secure site. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, and that way you'll get credited. Now, that's one way. If you log into your NetSpend, you can also come to Features, go to Refer a Friend, and once we go to Refer a Friend, we're going to come over to a portion of where you can grab your entire NetSpend link that you can share with your friends, relatives, neighbors, coworkers, people from church, people you come in contact with. Now, I'm going to share with you, I have, and I do this all the time. I went out today, okay? And I wear this badge. I have this badge that I created on Microsoft Word. And this is the badge, and those of you who can see my screen, and this is what it says, hiring. Company will pay you $20 commission for every $20 you give away of their own money. Ask me how. I went to BJ's, and I bought some stuff, and while I was going through line, I got my badge on, and sometimes I don't even know I have it on, because I just have it on all the time. And the guy looks at me, he says, is that for real? I says, here's my card. And I have a card that I pass them. Sometimes I go into it and I explain a little bit, but other times I say, here's my card. You go to the website. We're hiring. We'll pay you $20 commission for every $20 you give away of our own money. If you feel as though you have no problem giving away $20 of our money, then apply online and earn $20 commission over and over again. And then this is my domain name, give20earn20.com. And they go there, and it takes them to my splash page for a net spend. And when they order the card, load up 40, they get 20, I get 20. It's free money. Free money. Okay? So they're using their advertising dollars for promote. They're referring you, or they're paying you a referral money for referring people to NetSpend, and they're thanking you for it. In doing so, they pay you. Okay? So that's pretty nice. Another thing, just quickly, what I do at my NetSpend, I come here to move money. I tie in my bank account, my PayPal. I've got my Wells Fargo tied in. I come to free bank transfers, and it shows you how to tie in your bank account, PayPal, Wells Fargo, Chase, whatever bank you have, and you tie in your bank account. It says go to your external accounts or transfers in your bank account, your PayPal account, for example, and then add this is the name of the bank, MetaBank. NetSpend's name is MetaBank. It's a checking. You put in NetSpend's routing number, and then you put in your account number. This is my account number. Do not put that number in. Put your account number in. This is going to be a recording later on, so you don't want to make that mistake. And then what's going to happen is within 2 business days, your online bank account will make 2 small deposits and possibly withdraw that money. They'll make like a 2-cent and 3-cent deposit. And you just go in, you verify it, and now your bank account is tied in with NetSpend. The reason why you do that is, and I'm going to come over here to NetSpend, to my account, and I'll show you what I do every time I get $20 into my NetSpend. When I refer somebody and they load the card with $40, they get $20, I get $20. So we'll come to my history, and you'll see right here that every time I get $20, I log into my PayPal, transfer that $20. For example, I got a $20 bonus here. I transferred it to my PayPal, $20. Okay, same thing here, $20 bonus. I transferred it to my PayPal. It's a free transfer. Now, if you use your NetSpend card to purchase anything that accepts MasterCard or Visa, NetSpend's going to charge you $1 every time you use your NetSpend card. It's got a MasterCard or Visa logo. Well, when you transfer your money over, you tie in your PayPal account, for example, and you log into your PayPal, transfer your money over to your NetSpend, to your PayPal account. I have a PayPal MasterCard. Every time, when I transfer my money over from NetSpend to PayPal, I go to use my PayPal card, and PayPal now pays me every time I use my PayPal card. So I get cash back every time I use my PayPal, whereas if I use my NetSpend, I get charged $1 every time. So you avoid fees that way. Okay? So that's one way you can earn $20 over and over with NetSpend, or your ASN website, your NetSpend. Now let's just come back to the NetSpend, ASN NetSpend link. If you use this link to order your card, and you load it with $40, you're going to get 20, ASN's going to get 20. You're also going to earn 8 with our profit sharing pool, which I'll share with you and how that works in a bit, okay? So that's your NetSpend. So now we're going to come back to the ASN homepage, and before we go any further, my downline is built up. So I'm going to come to my downline where I built my downline. And you'll see your upline first. It'll be 1 through 10 if you have 10 people in your upline. I only happen to have 2. Heather Clark is my sponsor, and then Bruce Casser, who is the owner, he's Heather's sponsor. Okay? You might have 10 people there, but you have access to their email. You right-click on their email, open up in a new window, and there is their email. So you can write to them and ask for help. Everybody in your upline. Then you got your downline. If you have 10 levels down and you have 10 people, or 10 levels, actually people that have joined all the way down 10 levels, that's how many people you can join. Now, you'll see here at the very bottom, you'll have everybody, what level they're on, their name, their ID number, access to their email, and you right-click, and the date they signed up. Now, you can email your downline report to you, and when you email it to you, you're going to have access to all the emails right in the email. You won't have to right-click; they'll be right there, and then you can email your entire downline if you want. Okay, so wanted to share that. Any questions on that or anything that we've touched on so far, whether it's on the phone or on the computer? If you're on the phone, you got to hit *6 to ask a question. If you're on the computer, you got to unmute your mic.
Kevin,
okay, if we don't have a question, yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me okay? This is Demetrius.
Yeah, Demetrius.
Okay, I got in late because I had a problem.
Okay, do you have a question?
No, I just wanted to make sure that you could hear me, that's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, very good. Let's come back here. Now, look, we all spend money on our utility bills, our electric, our natural gas, our cable, internet, DSL, our cell phone. Well, you can come here and click on any one of these pictures, and you can set up your utilities. What you'll do for any one of these, you set up your electric or your natural gas, your cable, internet, your DSL, and for every $25 you spend retail every single month on any one of these utilities, you earn a point. Now, all points are going to pay you bonus money with our profit sharing pool, and I'm going to explain how that works a little bit later. So for every month, for every $25 you spend retail on any one of these services, your electric, your natural gas, your cable, internet, DSL, cell phone, pay the same price, and in some cases you might even pay less. For every $25 you spend, you earn a point. So let me give you an example. Let's say your electric bill is $225 every month. That's 9 points right there. If your cable, internet, and DSL is, I'm going to go ahead and shut up my phone because everybody left. Because that music plays in my ear. Now, your cable, internet, and DSL, that's usually $100 for those three services, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but we're going to round it off to $100. That's another 4 points, so that's 13 points between your electric, cable, internet, and DSL. Your cell phone, great service. You get either Flash Wireless or AT&T Sprint as your carrier, and then you get unlimited voice, text, and data for $49 a month, no contract. Okay, that's another 2 points right there. There's your 15 points. I am going to show you in a little bit that all you have to do is get 15 points every month, and you can do that either for free or no money out of pocket. Now, I've just shared with you how you can get your points for free with your ASN NetSpend link. Okay, 8 points. Okay, I've shown you how you can get your points for free through your utilities every month. And I just shown you if you have your electric, cable, internet, DSL, and add up to 15 points a month, you're already spending this money in there. Anyway, why not get paid for it? Now, another way you can get your points for free is on the home page. You'll see universally needed services here, universally needed services 2, and U.S. international samples. So I'm going to click on the universally needed services. We'll click there. And now it opens up to a new page. This is where you can take advantage of free quotes, trials, and offers. For example, if I come down to row 4, each row that you see right here, it's showing that anything in this row is 5 points. Anything in this row 4 is going to pay you 4 points. Those points are going to pay you bonus money every month with the profit sharing pool. That's one of 4 ways we pay you. So we come here and we get an eSurance quote for our auto insurance. Get a quote. All you do is click on the banner, make sure you're on your website, it's keyed to you, and now it takes you to eSurance, put in your zip code, just get a quote. You don't have to get the insurance if you don't want to. If it's going to save you money and you want to switch, go ahead, but you don't have to buy the insurance to get paid from this. All you need to do is get a quote. Once you got the quote, you just got paid 4 points, okay? So you can get multiple free points through and you look through and you find things that are free. Look for things. There's some things that cost, but then there are a number of things that are free. You could probably get your first month probably 50 or more points for free. Okay? So get your points through the Universally Needed Services, Universally Needed Services 2, or the free samples. Okay? Another thing you can do is the list of services. These are other corporations that we partnered with here. On here, right here, and for example, if I came to, where is it? Discount insurance, free credit reports right here. Click here, and now you can go ahead and get a free credit repair. Here is one, freescore.com. It's usually a 7-day free trial. It pays 8 points. This one here, free score 60. Pays 8 points. There's 16 points right there your first month. Okay, here is 3 points right here with this Realty Track, a 7-day free trial. Now, you have to use the trial period up to 90% of the time. So if it's a 7-day free trial, you got to use it 6 days. Okay, on day 7, if you don't want to use the service or if you don't want to continue with the service, you go ahead and call the number and cancel the service. You still got paid 8 points. It's going to pay you bonus money with the profit sharing pool, and I'll share that with you and what that entails a little bit later. But if you want the service, you want to use the service. Let's say you need to repair your credit. You can pay the service, whatever the monthly fee is. Could be $29.95 a month, or it could be $16.95, whatever they charge. You just go beyond the trial period and you're going to bill your credit card. Okay? But once you use 90% of the free trial period, you got paid. Same thing with this Realty Track. You got to use 90% of the time. Or if it's a 2-week trial, you got to use at least 12 days. Or if it's 30-day trial, then you got to use at least 28 days. Okay? So that's a way that you can earn your points for free. Another way you can earn your points for free on your home page is through shopping at Walmart. We're going to click here on the Walmart, and now it's going to open up to this Walmart page. And you're going to see Walmart. Walmart banner, Amazon, Kmart, Macy's. We scroll down, you're going to see Target and Best Buy. Okay? Now, those are the big name companies. There are other companies as well. But these are the big companies that we all know and trust and many of us shop at. So I'm going to click on, now let me just say, Walmart, Kmart, Macy's, Best Buy, Target. Every time, for every $50 you spend, you get free shipping. So make sure your order's over $50. And for every $50 you spend, you get a point. You pay the same price if you went in the store. So I'm going to click on the Walmart banner. And now it opens up to walmart.com. But you're going to see this long link connected to it, and you'll see your ID number right there. Meaning that anything that you purchase from here, you're going to get credit for. For every $50 you spend, you get a point. Let me give you an example. Now, some of the things that you can do, I'm going to come back to the home page here and just show you. There is a training page over here on your home page, and where did he move it to? It's over here, and he changed the pages all in one. Let's see, they moved the thing around again. Let's see, sharing, simplified training. There it is, right there. So we're going to click here, and now we come over here to simplified, and I'm gonna scroll down on the right-hand side. Now you should read this page to its entirety. You're gonna have column A on the left-hand side and column B. Read it in its entirety and first, and then go through it again and click here, click there. Read it first before you click around. But look here. It says here, shop at Walmart or Amazon. Buy toiletries, paper goods, trash bags, chips, cookies, canned goods, box goods, pasta, cleaning supplies. My wife and I, just last week, I think it was last Friday, we actually placed an order on Walmart.com. And we spent, I think it was $116 on Walmart. We bought paper goods. We bought bags of rice. We bought canned goods, toiletries, cleaning products, shampoos. You know, we bought a ton of stuff. So it's free shipping. Okay, free shipping comes to your house. I didn't have to waste my gas going to the store. I didn't have to deal with traffic. I didn't have to deal with the lines, and it came right to my house. Okay, and I get paid for it. I get paid 2 points. If I'm gonna spend the money anyway, why not get paid for it? Okay, so that's what we do. Now the other thing is, I'm gonna come back to the home page and show you. This is our tax help page. And whether we're in a tax season, if you want ASN to help you with your taxes, ASN will do so. If someone you know wants somebody to help them with their taxes, you can send them to this link right here. And if ASN does the services, you get paid commissions, which pays weekly away. I'll go into more detail later. And it pays you points, which you get paid on the profit sharing pool. All right. Now, I want to show something. Here is, we all know when we're in a home-based business, we know we can write a portion of our home. We know that if we do a business travel with our car, we can write off a portion of our car. We know that we can write off even our meals. If it's a business meeting and we're going out to eat, even alcohol, as long as we're talking about business, we can write it off. We know we can even write off in our home our utilities, okay? We even know that if we go on vacation, if we tell someone about our ASN business, we can write it off. Our entire vacation. As long as you share your business opportunity while you're on vacation with one person, you can now write it off as a tax deduction. Now, another thing that ASN offers that no other company does, it says here, normal shopping is tax deductible. If you're an ASN member, your legitimate deduction are unequal. As you know, there's virtually nothing that your ASN business does not provide. As an ASN member, your normal purchases are deductible. Why? Because when you make normal purchases from your site under the U.S. tax code, they can be considered business gifts, advertising, and promotional samples. So, for example, I went here and I ordered from Walmart.com. And let's say I buy a bag of, one of those little bags of Snickers bars, little tiny samples, and you buy it. They were individually wrapped. You buy them, you open them up, and you start handing them out to people, friends, relatives, neighbors, coworkers, people you come in contact with. Okay, and you say, here's a gift. I want to give this to you. I'm able to write off my groceries. They're going to say, what? How can you write off your groceries on your taxes? You just given a sample, and now you can write off your groceries. Isn't that cool? Now, Walmart, you got Kmart here. Kmart is a little bit different. Click on the Kmart banner, and you don't order it online. You pay for it online, and if you've got a Kmart that's near you, you pay for it online. Even your groceries, you can do your grocery shopping, groceries right here. Pay for it online. You print out the receipt. You go to your local Kmart and pick it up. For every $50 you spend, you get you get 1 point. Okay, really nice. So keep that in mind. And again, you got the same thing with Kmart. Target. Target. You can, if you got a Target grocery, we got a Target grocery next to us. I can buy from there as well. And actually use my Target Red Card, which I have one. If you can order your free Target Red Card, it pays you a point. And you're able to get 5% off everything you buy at Target from that point on using your Target Red Card when you buy. So you can buy online, make sure your order's over $50. For every $50 you spend, you get 1 point. Now, Amazon is a little bit different. Amazon, for every $30 you spend, you get a point. And for every order over $35 is free shipping. So I'm going to click on the Amazon banner, so we'll open that up. And so now we'll come to Amazon. Now, you can pretty much order anything that you plan on buying. I mean, Amazon just offers so much, but they even offer all your groceries, steaks, chicken, seafood. So I'm going to put in steaks, okay? And you can order steaks online. Okay, make sure it just says free shipping with orders over $35. It comes right to your door. Okay, steaks, chicken, fresh produce, frozen foods. Okay, and it's right to your door. The average American family spends $150 a week on groceries. If you came here and you bought and spent $120 a week on groceries, here on your Amazon site, that's 4 points every week. Multiply that times 4 weeks in a month, there's your 16 points. All you need to do is get 15 points right there. Okay, so we're gonna close this out, and there's your utilities. Close this out here. I'm going to come back to the home page, and so I've shown you a number of ways that you can earn your points for free. Another way you can earn your points for free, and not only get your points for free, but get paid weekly. This is another way we pay you, is through weekly commissions. Those monthly points pay you a bonus pool, or from the profit sharing bonus. This is weekly commissions. Bankruptcy, if you or someone you know, you can send them to your bankruptcy link here. Click on it, it will open up your bankruptcy link, and send them there, and they can file, have ASN help them. When they take it to the service, you're going to get paid weekly commissions. It pays weekly commissions, okay, and I'll show you how much in a minute. Also, you get the tax help. You get paid weekly commissions. Plus, it pays points, bonus points. So that's another way you can get your points. Not only get paid weekly, but you can get paid bonus points for the month, only monthly bonus with the profit sharing pool. Mortgage reduction. This is something you must do. Click here. These are people that have a mortgage, but they need to lower the mortgage for whatever reason. Maybe breadwinner had lost their job, got sick or disabled, or even passed away. And the surviving person, the surviving spouse, now has to lower their mortgage. They need to lower it, or they're in trouble. Okay, here is a gentleman as an example. His name was Stewart. He lost his job, got behind in his payments. By the time he found another job, it was for a lot less. He was unable to make his back payments, and he no longer earned enough to pay his monthly payments. He went to his bank. They denied him. Then a friend of his, one of our members, told him about ASN services. Even though he was skeptical, he was turned down by his bank. What was the result? Well, we were reduced his mortgage from $1,500 to $800. Almost cut it in half. We postponed his next payment for 30 days. We rolled back his past payments back into his mortgage, and we were even to reduce his mortgage by $50,000 total. Okay? When this is finalized, you will earn $500 the next week after it closes or finalized. So let's say someone came here and applied for mortgage reduction, and it was finalized today, Thursday. You'll get paid next Wednesday $500 into your PayPal account, and it pays you 40 points for the month for each mortgage reduction that you have finalized. So you get $500 a pop plus $25 for each one. So if you get one of these a week, that's $500 a week times 425. That's 100 points right there. 100 points will pay you all 7 levels of the profit sharing pool, which I'll show you in a moment. We have vapor cigarettes. If you or someone you know would like to keep smoking but stop dying, you can order your vapor cigarette right here. You earn weekly commissions, and it pays you points as well. Then we got a no money down home loan. This is for somebody, a first-time home buyer, good credit, bad credit, debt consolidation, hard money lenders. They can come here and apply for a home loan. When and if the loan is approved and closed on, you can earn you're going to earn 10% of the gross payables. What that means is If someone came to your ASN home loan website and they applied for a $200,000 loan, it was approved and closed on today. It was finalized today. ASN is going to get paid 1.5% of that $200,000. So that's $3,000 for them. You're going to get paid 10% of that. So you're going to get paid $300 the next week after the loan closes. So if it closed today, next Wednesday, you're going to get paid $300 right into your PayPal account, plus it pays 40 points for each mortgage reduction closed and finalized in a calendar month. Also, we have hard money lenders. These are private lenders that loan people money to get a home. If someone gets a home loan from your ASN home loan page and it's through a private lender, you could earn up to $1,500, and when it's finalized through that private lender, and again, it could be up to $1,500. It just depends on how much it's a higher interest rate. Just depends on how much the interest rate is. It will pay you the next week after it finalizes and closes. So again, if it closed today, you get paid that $1,500 if it was up to that dollar amount. Plus, it pays you 40 points.
Kevin, can I ask a question?
Let me just finish this, your home loans, you can earn $300 to $500 plus 40 points for each one. Mortgage reduction, it's $300 to $500. It's $500. If someone had hardship problems, ASN works with them, and if they lower the price, then you'll get a $300 commission. So if you see that, then ASN made a deal. Most of the time, it's $500 plus it's 25 points. Now, bankruptcy, you can earn anywhere from $30 to $65, 20 points. Credit repair, $30, 20 points, and then you even get a charity assistance right here, fundraising assistance, and you earn 10% commission and earn 8 to 25 points as well.
Kevin,
go ahead with your question. Go ahead.
On personal loans, what do they give you for points on those? Each one that's received and done.
Good question. All right, we're going to come over here onto this list of corporations, okay? Yeah. And you see this where it says credit cards and no credit personal loans. We'll click there. And now it's going to open up to a new page. And once this opens up, you're going to see, now, this one here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different companies that somebody or you can try and get a personal loan. Every one of these has a number above it. 10, 24, 30, 7, 8, 4, 7, 2, 8. That means that if you or someone here gets a loan through one of these companies, you earned that point level. You follow me?
Yeah.
So if someone came here and got a personal loan through this website, they actually got the loan, you're going to earn 10 points.
Okay, can I ask you another question? This is for the benefit of everybody on the call.
Mm-hmm.
I used the service for personal loan for a friend last night,
mm-hmm.
and unless there's another way around it, I'm a little disappointed, and I'll tell you why. And I might be wrong, and I hope I am. The one that's it goes to 100 different lenders. They all were hard lending loans, and they were only $1,000.
These are probably personal loans. These are private lenders. Private lenders are going to charge through the roof. Through the roof. Okay? That's probably why there's so many. There's private lenders. Private lenders will, and they're going to charge you higher rates. But why? Because you're high risk.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, there are many options that they can choose here. And they can find one that has a better rate. Here's one at 6.73%. Right here. It pays you 7 points.
Yeah, this particular gentleman only wanted $4,000, but because
again, there's many options he can choose from.
Well, let me finish here, please. So the one I did hit was all hard lending, and they didn't leave me alone for an hour on the internet. I couldn't believe how desperate they were to get me to look at this one and that one. It was a nightmare. Mm-hmm. But okay, if he wants, and this is for the benefit of everybody on the call, if he wants to go to somebody that lends $4,000, $10,000, $20,000, what particular one that you would know of right there would work?
As I told you myself, I've never done this personally. I've never. Okay. One, I don't need a loan.
Well, but it's good to know it if you're working with this program.
Yeah, but how am I going to know unless I do it myself? You know?
Well, yeah, it was somebody else, so you do it for them, and they get the loan.
Yeah, I've known some people that they filled it out. They got the loan the same day. Same day.
Well, the funny thing I can't understand, his credit is fairly good. It was 690 something. That's what he told me, at least.
You got to try some of these others.
Yeah,
that's all I can tell you.
I'm going to have to, but does that drop his credit score every time we try a new one?
I don't know. Usually it does. So you kind of look around, click on the link, and see what their rates are. Again, right here, 6.73. This is 5.9. I
see that.
Okay, and it says affordable business loans up to $300 at 5.9 interest rate. Obviously, if you're going to get that rate, you got to have good credit. Same thing with this one. You're going to have good credit. Okay.
Yeah. But my problem is how much can he borrow? I mean, a lot of these are limited to $1,000. That's all I saw.
Well, again, it depends on what it's for. If it's not for a business, they're going to lend you $10,000 for, you got nothing. You just want to spend it on whatever it is.
Right.
That's why you spend. Yeah, they'll only do $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000. When you get up into the $35,000 or $300,000, it better be. Now this one says personal loans up to $35,000, but I bet you that rate is going to be expensive. Now here's one that receive up to $1,000. You're probably going to get lower rates.
No, that's high lending right there. You ought to see the interest rate. It's like 52%.
I don't know. You got to do the research.
Yeah,
really,
it's absurd. Okay. And they want the money out of your bank account, so you can't send them a check or something like that. They want it. They put the money in your bank account, and then they want it right out when they want it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's okay. Well, you gotta put up with some things, today the way they do. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else with questions? Okay, now I've shown you multiple ways. Now let me just share a couple of things. You can come here and you can give away a free credit repair manual. Click right here. Send this link out. And it gives them two-step instruction. One, get your free credit score here. So they get their credit score here. If they wanted to get the manual, it's $50 value. They can get it for free by getting the credit score. If they click here, it's going to take them to your credit repair manual, your credit repair here. And if they sign up either here or here, you're going to get paid on 8 points. Now, they get a 7-day free trial. The second step is fax the confirmation of their email that they got from that credit report company. When they do that, ASN is going to go ahead and send them the free credit repair manual via email. Instantly, and they got it for free. Okay, wow. It's a $50 value. You just earned money because it took them to your credit repair site.
Kevin, does that also include any of us too? We can do the same thing.
Yeah, even you. Right. It could be you or anybody. Okay. Now, another way you can earn money or points, earn money and points for free is ASN hosting. The companies. Need, or I say all companies online need a hosting service. Well, ASN has a hosting service. They have 5 packages. And this video will explain it, and I'm going to go through it once it pauses. You get the basic, Eagle Plus, and Gold. Now, on the starter package, it costs $4.95 every month. They get, if you or them, they order the starter package. I'm going to pause that video. They get 5 websites they can build. You get, and they get unlimited emails, by the way, that they can send out. If you use Google, you can only do 500 at a time. This here is unlimited for $5 a month. You get 5 websites you can build. Now, if you get 8 people that buy the starter package, this is anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, if you have a member that doesn't live in the U.S., they must be promoting ASN hosting, because they can't take advantage of the free quotes, trials, and offers. Shop at Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy. In most cases, they can't take advantage of the utilities unless they happen to be in one of the 22 countries there. The they can't take advantage of a lot of things you and I can. Okay, so to get their points for free, they can promote this anywhere in the world. And when someone buys, let's say 8 people buy the starter package for $5 a month,
yeah,
it's going to pay them 2 points each. There's 16 points every month. Remember, all you need to do is get 15 points a month. The basic is $12.95. The Eagle Plus is $24.99. The Eagle is $24.95. Eagle Plus is $36, and Gold is $50. The $50 package, if someone pays $50 a month, they get unlimited websites they can build, and you earn 30 points, well over your 15 points every month with one person. Eagle Plus, $36 a month. They get 40 websites they can build, 20 points a month. One person, you're well over your 15 points.
Wow.
That is a must if you live outside the U.S. Now, it doesn't mean you can't do it if you live in the U.S. You still can. It's just a way to earn more points, which will pay you bonus money with the profit sharing pool. Okay? Those are some of the big areas I've just shown you how you can earn for free. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it no money out of pocket. Okay, so we're coming down to the home page here, and on these important training links, we're going to click on points and bonuses on autopilot. So we'll click here, another page, and once this page opens up on the left-hand side, you're going to see a column here, and I'm going to scroll down to this auto site maintenance option right here. And I'm just waiting for my page to catch up. We're going to click on this, and it's going to take us down the page. And once it takes us down, I'll scroll down just a little bit on the right-hand side. You see this bright yellow. Right here, it's called the site maintenance option. It costs you $24.95 a month, but it guarantees you your 15 points. All you need to do is get 15 points, okay? And you'll say, well, Kevin, you said this was free. It is. I've just shared with you multiple ways that you can earn your points for free. If you can get your 15 points every month for free, then use that option. But if you don't want to worry about your points, then get the site maintenance option. It's $24.95. Now I said it will cost you no money out of pocket. And I mean what I said. Remember that NetSpend link? You get your NetSpend card, use your direct NetSpend link, sign up 2 people a month with your direct NetSpend link. Those 2 people every month order their card from you, call and activate it, load it at $40. They each get $20. You get $20 each, so that's $40 a month. Take $24.95 or $25 out of the $40 you got from your NetSpend, pay for the site maintenance. It guarantees you your 15 points. It didn't come out of your pocket. You earned it from your NetSpend money.
Right.
Okay? That's the difference between free and no money out of pocket. Now, here is, back at the home page, this $5,000 bonus. I've only shared with you 2 of 4 ways that we pay you. So I'm going to click on the $5,000 bonus. And when this opens up, I'm going to click on the table of content right here where it says $5,000 monthly bonus. And I'm just waiting on my screen here to open up. Right here. Training bonus up to $5,000 per month. So we'll click here, and it's going to take us down the page. Now, this is another way we pay you, the mentor training bonus, and it pays up to $5,000 a month. That's over and above the weekly commissions that we touched on, like the home loans and mortgage reductions. Over and above the group bonus, which pays 10 levels down infinity-wide. I haven't touched on it yet. And your profit sharing pool, which is your personal points and the matching points you get from your active first level members. What does that mean? Well, the matching points, let's explain that first. Let's say your first level member that you signed up, they signed up under you for free. They did one survey. They signed up with a survey company. All you have to do is sign up with the company. They just got paid 1 point. Let's say you did a survey as well. You got paid 1 point as well, that same calendar month. You and your one person on your first level. Well, because your first level member was 1 point of activity, ASN is going to give you a matching point. So you've gone from 1 point to 2 points for that month. Now let's say your first level member you did 15 points and they did 15 points for the month, whether it's free or no money out of pocket. Okay? Now, ASN is also going to pay you for every 7 points your first level member does. ASN is going to give you another matching point. So if they had 15 points, 7 goes into 15 twice, so you're going to get 2 points plus the 1 point of activity. So you're going to go from 15 points to 18 points. That's the matching points. Okay. Now, let's go through the 5 different levels of the mentor training bonus. It's broken up into 5 different levels: trainer bonus, supervisor, manager, executive, diamond executive. So the trainer bonus, let's go through each one. Every month your site does 15 points, either for free or no money out of pocket. Sign up 5 people on your first level. You give this thing away. Teach those 5 people to get 15 points, either for free or no money out of pocket, out of their ASN website. And you do 15 points every month, you and 5 people. That's an extra $30 a month for you. That's where it starts. Now, if you get that $30 a month, take 25 of that 30, pays for your site maintenance, the money didn't come out of your pocket, you reinvest it back in your business with the money you earn from the company, not out of your pocket. You still pocket $5. Now you don't have to use your direct net spend link if you don't want to get that money. Now, the supervisor bonus is the next level. You do your 15 points either for free or no money out of pocket. Sign up 10 people on your first level. Teach those 10 people to do 15 points either for free or no money out of pocket from their own ASN website. When you and 10 people are doing 15 points every month, that's $100 a month for you. Take away $25 for your site maintenance package, you're still pocketing $75, reinvesting $25 back into your business, not out of your pocket. Manager bonus, every month you do your 15 points for free or no money out of pocket. Sign up 20 people in your first level for free. Teach those 20 people to do 15 points either for free or no money out of pocket from their own ASN website. When you and 20 people are doing 15 points every month from your own ASN website, that's an extra $500 a month for you. Subtract the $25, you still pocket $475. The executive bonus is the 4th level. Do your 15 points either for free or no money out of pocket. Sign up 30 people in your first level. Teach those 30 people every month to do 15 points every month from their own ASN website, either for free or no money out of pocket. When you and 30 people are doing 15 points every month, either for free or no money out of pocket from your own ASN websites, it's an extra $1,000 a month for you. Subtract the $25 from your site maintenance package, is $975 in your pocket. The Diamond Executive is the final level of the Mentor Training Bonus. You do your 15 points for free or no money out of pocket. Sign up 50 people or more on your first level. Teach those 50 people or more to do 15 points for free or no money out of pocket from their own ASN website. When you and 50 people or more are doing 15 points every month, that's an extra $5,000 a month for you. Subtract the $25, you're still making $4,975. Now, a few things I want to point out here. One, if you get paid on any one of these 5 levels of the Mentor Training Bonus, you will get paid on the group bonus and the profit sharing. Okay? If you get paid on the executive, the $1,000 or the $5,000, you will get paid on all 7 levels of the profit sharing pool. Okay? And this is where the big money is. When you get to this $5,000 mark every month, this group bonus pays 10 levels down in infinity wide. Your income is going to grow exponentially, and it's going to grow from a 4-figure to a 5 and even 6-figure monthly income, because you're teaching your first level to do 15 points. They're going to teach their first level, which is your second level, to do 15 points. They're going to teach their first level, which is your third level. Now you have an active downline. This goes crazy. I want to ask a question. If you work for a company for 40 years, in most cases, after 40 years working with that company, will they pay you $5,000 a month? No. In most cases, they won't. If this thing took you a year to get to that point working part-time, would it be worth it? I believe it is. If it took you 2 years, if it took you 3, even 5 years, it's still worth it because your income is growing gradually. while you're building your business. I send out an email to my new signups, and in that email, I send out a video of Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and he's having an interview by Eric Worre. Eric Worre is the owner and founder of Network Marketing Pro. And he's interviewing Robert Kiyosaki and his wife, Kim. And Robert Kiyosaki goes in and he says, look, when my wife and I, Kim, when we buy a business, it will take us 5-6 years before we see a profit. 5 or 6 years. And I point out in the email, I said, did you get what Robert Kiyosaki says? It takes them 5 to 6 years to earn a profit with their company. And realize that they're spending millions of dollars on that business in those 5 or 6 years before they see a return. ASN, you can either do it for free or just a $25 investment every month, and it's coming out of your money, your business. So when your income grows from a 2, 3, 4, 5, and even 6-figure monthly income, that $25 investment becomes a small, tiny, minute fraction of a percentage of what you're investing into the company. The rest is profit. If you went out and bought a Walmart, set up a Walmart store, it costs $1 million to open up that store. It's a super Walmart now. And that super Walmart, when it opens up, it's about $2 million a day it will do. At the end of the day, that $2 million goes back. Most of that money goes back into the Walmart business. Only a small percentage of it is profit. ASN, it's either for free or just a small, tiny investment. And again, it's just a fraction of what you're investing back in your business. Most of it is profit. There is no business model that I know of like ASN. Okay, really, really nice program. Okay, nice way to earn money. You could either earn your points or your money for free or no money out of pocket, as I pointed out to you. Okay, so with that, do we have any questions on the webinar? Anybody? We got, I think that we got.
Oh, yeah, I do have something.
Oh, yeah, I do have something. Yeah, go ahead.
I was on the site last night, Kevin, and I was looking at, I'm getting the feedback, I don't know.
Well, you're hearing, because you're getting that because I got my speakers on so everybody can hear you.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. And I was looking at the fundraising portion. Can you explain the fundraising? It looked pretty interesting.
Yeah, if you come down here to your home page, pretty nice.
Yeah.
You'll see this fundraising assistance. You click here. A fundraiser. Let's say it's a church, your church. Okay. Mm-hmm. The church can get their free fundraising website, and there are 4 ways that the fundraiser, let's say the church had a mission group, and they signed up under you with the fundraising. Yeah. Okay, click here to get their site. They get there. It's free. It doesn't cost them anything. Yeah. And the fundraiser can earn revenue different ways, 4 different ways. One, the first method is when they shop at eGift Solution, ASN Shopper, and ASN Everything. Their members go to their charity website when they buy their gifts for anniversary, Christmas, birthdays, holidays. They go to the charity website and buy from eGift Solution, ASN Shopper, and ASN Everything. What happens is here, the charity earns 15% of the retail. So if it was $100 that a member went to the charity assistant website and they went to eGift Solution and spent $100 there for somebody in their family, a gift or what have you, the charity is going to get $15. Now you're going to earn 5%. Okay. So you're going to get $5. Okay. Now also they can, and it's in this section here, they can go ahead and go to the charity website and pay their set up their utility bills through their charity website, and every time they pay that monthly bill, the charity earns those points, which earns them bonus money with the profit sharing pool.
Right. Right.
Okay, that's one way. A second way that the charity can earn is signing up a sister charity. So let's say it's the sister church. That charity can sign up the sister church under them, and now that sister charity earns 15% of their members when they purchase retail from the eGift solution, ASN Shopping, and ASN Everything. And then the first charity gets, it says 4%, but they get 5%.
Yeah.
Okay. The third way that that charity can earn is through the financial services like home loans, mortgage reductions, credit repair, bankruptcy, no money down home loans, tax repair. So if any of the charity members take advantage of any one of the ASN financial services, for example, let's say a charity member goes to the charity website and goes to the mortgage reduction, and it finalizes, one, the charity helped that member save their mortgage, okay? So they're happy, and then the charity earns $500 revenue.
Wow.
And they earn 25 points, which will pay them bonus money with the mortgage, with the profit sharing pool.
Right.
Okay? And then the fourth and final way is the charity can have members sign up for a business opportunities like what you and I did.
Okay.
And whatever they do in points and activity, the charity can earn bonus money through the profit sharing pool, through the group bonus, and even the mentor training bonus. So if they had, let's say, they had 50 people on their first level in the charity, and they were all doing 15 points a month, the charity gets $5,000 a month. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
What an amazing opportunity, amazing company we have.
Yeah.
So it's a really great company. Any other questions, anybody? Anybody else? Okay, if we don't have any other questions, I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. I hope it's been a benefit to you. If you're on my team, get with me. If you need help, if you have questions, you can get with me anyway. As a matter of fact, let me just say this. If you come to my Facebook page, look me up. My name is Kevin J. Farmer. I'm in Florida. I've got a tuxedo on, and friend me. And if you have any questions, connect with me. Ask me the question.
Okay.
You can call me at 904-335-8832, and I'll help you with your ASM business, whether you're on my team or not. Okay. So, any questions? If not, we're going to go ahead and end.
Thank you, Kevin. You did a great job. Thank you.
All right. We thank everybody for coming out. Hopefully, it's been a great help to you. Get everybody on this call.
Kevin, I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead, John Henry.
I wanted to know if we could schedule a time where you could put me through a thorough boot camp about the charity portion of our program, because I actually know a group that is trying to get a 501c3 status, and when they do, they're going to need which I'm actually a part of in a way, and they're going to need a lot of fundraising to get started as a respectable 501c3 charity of Connecticut.
Yeah. All right, get with me throughout the week, Monday through Saturday. Okay, and we'll set that up.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. All right.
All right.
If there's no other questions, I want to thank everybody. Have a great week, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Bye now.